Coming up on Tech Tonight, wine enthusiasts will fill the streets in Blacksburg this weekend for a popular festival.
And the Senate may soon vote on a significant minimum wage increase. Find out the details next. Welcome to Tech Tonight. I'm Monica Puckett.
And I'm Rachel Van Meter.
Washington Redskins quarterback Robert Griffin III sat down this past weekend for a wide-ranging interview where he gave insight on the upcoming season and what he sees to be as a new beginning for the Redskins. After a rough season last year, RG3 believes that the new additions to the team, like coach Jay Gurdon, will help give the Redskins the fresh start they need. RG3 sees the new start as a chance for strengthening. He said, "When you have a new regime like this, new coaches and new players, you have an opportunity to fully take control of the team and the mindset and the identity of the team." And the quarterback says that's what he's excited about doing.
The police received many calls from a FedEx around 5:50 a.m. this morning. A package handler at FedEx in Kennesaw, Georgia went on a killing spree and shot 6 employees in his workplace, 3 of which were in critical condition. Of the 3, 2 were in surgery with life-threatening injuries. FedEx truck driver David Titus spoke of how he arrived at work about 6 a.m. and witnessed someone walk up to the outside of the workplace and shoot a security guard in the abdomen. The suspect's body was found next to his weapon. Cobb County Police believed after shooting he turned the gun on himself. The authorities have not released the name of the suspect.
Blacksburg's 6th annual Fork and Cork will be held on Saturday, May 3rd from noon to 6. Fork and Cork is a food, wine, and art festival held at the First and Main Shopping District. Attendees will enjoy premiere, wine, and view works of regional artists. The festival will include food from local restaurants and multiple music group performances. Proceeds from the event will benefit the Blacksburg Partnership, a nonprofit organization that works to enhance the quality of life in Blacksburg.
The animal rights group PETA insists Virginia officials to inspect and investigate the Natural Bridge Zoological Park due to the captivity of exotic animals without the proper permit. Members of PETA from Norfolk detailed their disapproving feelings on the matter in a letter sent on Monday to the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries. According to PETA, the zoo obtains a Jeffries cat, 2 Siberian lynxes, and 2 fennec foxes illegally. The animal rights activists also mentioned that the animals are not receiving proper care. PETA's Deputy General Counsel, Declina Winders, speaks of this issue saying, "The history of run-ins with licensing agencies shows that the cats, foxes, and other animals at this despicable roadside zoo are also suffering from a lack of basic care. This hasn't been the only problem the zoo has committed. The U.S. Department of Agriculture holds files pertaining past illegal inflictions by the zoo owner Carl Mogensen, with a fine of $10,000 due to the violation of the Animal Welfare Act in 1994 and 2007.
Welcome back. I'm Taylor Thiesing with your news around Virginia Tech. During the spring game held in Lane Stadium on Saturday, Virginia Tech announced its 2014 Family of the Year. The award was given to Alan and Faith Hicks and their 2 daughters, Amanda Clements and Heather Hicks, who is currently a sophomore majoring in civil engineering here at Tech. The Family of the Year award recognizes a family who has made a significant impact on a student's college success. The nominator was Michaela Meyer, who is a sophomore majoring in political science here at Tech. If you want to have a night filled with fashion and fun, be sure to attend the Fashion Merchandising and Design Society's fashion show this Wednesday. This year's show is called Urban Jungle. Student designs and local businesses will be featured on the runway. The event will be held in Squires Commonwealth Ballroom. Student tickets are $6 and general admission is $7. Doors will open at 7:30 p.m. and the show will start promptly at 8 p.m. This spring semester is winding down and students are preparing for final exams. During this stressful time, the university will host events in order to prevent stress. On reading day, Body Positive Yoga will have a relaxing yoga experience in the Han Gardens for female students, faculty, and staff. The event is free. VT Helping Paws, an animal-assisted therapy program at the Virginia Maryland Regional College of Veterinary Medicine, will offer a study break in the second floor commons area of Newman Library from 6 to 7 p.m. Students, be sure to take advantage of these great events. Coming up next, Carly Gillespie brings you your entertainment news.
Welcome back. I'm Carly Gillespie with your entertainment news. It's official, Bachelor George Clooney is off the market for good. This past weekend, Clooney got engaged to British human rights lawyer Amal Alamuddin. The whirlwind courtship of theirs began last October, not long after Clooney split from his girlfriend of 2 years, Stacy Keibler. Many are surprised by the news, for in 1993, after Clooney's divorce from actress Talia Balsam, he vowed to never marry again. With this, the question many are asking is, how did Alamuddin snag the Oscar winner? Well, according to multiple sources, the lawyer played hard to get and refused George Clooney twice before taking him up on a date. Congrats to the happy couple. After reports of infidelity back in December and a voluntary check-in at a rehab facility for sex addiction in January, Dean McDermott is finally revealing why he cheated on his wife, Tori Spelling. "I didn't think that I would get caught," said the star. "I was drinking and using drugs." McDermott shares this information in an unfiltered conversation with a close friend on Lifetime's new weekly docuseries, True Tori. The series will air 3 weeks after the filming for the family's new reality show begins. The show will document the couple of 7 years and their 4 children in the midst of their family crisis. Start practicing your hand jive because the live Grease musical is coming to Fox. Fox recently announced that the network will air a live 3-hour broadcast of the beloved musical. Their musical will mesh the songs and characters from both the 1971 Broadway musical and the 1978 film featuring Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. Fox's announcement shouldn't come as a surprise due to the major success NBC Studios had with their live Sound of Music broadcast this past December, and NBC's recent decision to have a live Peter Pan musical as well. Fox's live Grease musical is set to air in 2015. 2 Salem teenagers pled guilty to charges of larceny on Monday from an incident in December in Vinton. According to police, a 20-year-old man was lured to the back of a building in the 1900 block of Washington Avenue around 10:30 p.m. and was assaulted and had belongings taken from him. The 2 18-year-olds were originally charged with robbery but pled guilty to reduced charges of larceny. They will be sentenced on June 30th.
On Monday, about 3 tornadoes nearly disintegrated numerous buildings, flipped trucks like pancakes on highways, and bent telephone poles into 45-degree angles while they ripped through the Mississippi and Alabama. There have been 19 deaths from this disaster, and the toll is expected to rise, according to William McCulley, spokesperson of Williams-Winston County. Thousands of people lost power in Alabama and Kentucky, where severe storms, damaging hail, and flash floods generated epidemic devastation. The storm was so immense it was distinguishable from space. Weather satellites displayed the fierce cloud coverage blanketing the south.
A violent murder at a high school in Connecticut is getting a lot of attention, but not many answers. The suspect, a 16-year-old boy attending Jonathan Law High School, is accused of stabbing one of his female classmates to death. The victim was 16-year-old Marin Sanchez. People speculate that Sanchez might have rejected the killer's invitation to their junior prom, right before the attack. However, people are still confused because the two were friends and it was not like the boy to be violent. The school is honoring Sanchez this week by closing school on Monday and naming her prom queen. The Senate may soon vote on a significant minimum wage hike. Recently, Hawaii became the third state to raise their minimum wage from the national value of $7.25 per hour to $10.10 per hour. The Senate will vote Wednesday on a bill that will gradually raise the national minimum wage. California Governor Jerry Brown has already signed legislation to raise the wage to that level by the year 2016. President Obama has expressed his agreement, stating that he thinks this will reduce the amount of Americans living in poverty.
Thanks, Callie. So, you guys, are you pumped for a higher minimum wage? Because I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yes, always pumped for more money.
Yeah, I'm going out in the job market now, so really, minimum wage is
time for the real world.
Yeah,
for
it's
Zach.
going to be a real thing.
So
I don't
what's
know.
going on for you after the semester?
No clue. Not a clue at all. I've been applying for jobs like crazy, and yeah, it's not been a thing so far.
So if you're watching and want to hire Zach, you should.
Yeah, the 7 of you out there that are watching this right now
That's
that have
not
hiring
true.
potential. Parents.
Oh.
Anyways. All right.
Parents can hire.
Yeah, parents can hire. That's true.
Well, that's it for Tech Tonight. I'm Monica Puckett.
I'm Zach Flanagan.
And I'm Rachel Van Meter. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next semester.